Welcome to my channel.
The book, The Algebra of Wealth, is written by Professor Scott Galloway. You may read the book text or send a question to the author using the illustrated link.
The Algebra of Wealth represents a personal framework developed by a college professor and serial entrepreneur for attaining financial independence. This approach emphasizes the importance of focus, stoicism, time management, and diversification, aiming to alleviate economic anxiety through a strategic blend of well-compensated employment, varied investments, and sound financial practices. What occurs when an MBA student arrives an hour late on the inaugural day of class? If the instructor is Scott Galloway, the student will not only be dismissed but will also become the focal point of a widely circulated email discussion. The first instance I encountered the name of Professor G, as the professor of marketing at NYU's business school refers to himself, was when those emails gained significant media attention. A student expressed dissatisfaction to Galloway, arguing that he was exploring 3 classes and could not have been aware of the policy regarding tardiness, which allowed for only a 15-minute delay. "Get your act together," Galloway replied in a brief essay that has since been titled, "Getting the Easy Stuff Right." He articulated that there exists a fundamental level of decorum expected from future business leaders, and arriving late to 3 classes in one evening does not meet that standard. Securing a good position, working extended hours, maintaining relevant skills, navigating organizational politics, and achieving a work-life balance are all quite challenging, Galloway conveyed to the student. In contrast, respecting institutions, exhibiting manners, and showing humility are relatively straightforward. Focus on getting the easy things right. With a similar blend of tough love and pragmatism, Galloway shares his weekly column, No Mercy, No Malice. This initiative initially inspired his book The Algebra of Happiness and has now led to The Algebra of Wealth. The latter serves as Galloway's guide to financial stability, which he has attained through education, writing, and the establishment of 9 companies.
Wealth fundamentally hinges on economic security, and nothing beyond that. The equation of wealth can be distilled into a 4-part formula: focus, stoicism, time, and diversification. Professor Galloway has gleaned 4 significant lessons.
Wealth is defined as the absence of economic anxiety. Professor Galloway, despite his aversion to skiing, participates in the activity annually as a means to bond with his family. One evening, his 11-year-old son entered the room in tears, lamenting the loss of a glove that had recently cost €80. In an effort to comfort his son, Galloway found himself searching for the lost glove in the frigid weather, which prompted memories of his own childhood at the age of 9 during the early 1970s. Following his parents' separation, he and his mother experienced a shift from economic stress to profound economic anxiety. This anxiety, he recalls, constantly reminded them of their perceived inadequacies and failures. The young Scott was particularly affected when he lost 2 jackets in succession one winter, feeling the weight of the financial burden he had imposed on his family. He describes economic anxiety as akin to high blood pressure, always present and capable of transforming minor issues into significant crises. Eventually, Galloway reached a stage in life where he could not only afford to replace his son's gloves but also provide care for his mother during her battle with cancer. Nevertheless, his experiences of poverty during childhood instilled in him a valuable understanding of wealth. Wealth serves as a means to achieve economic security. In other words, wealth signifies the absence of economic anxiety. When liberated from the compulsion to earn, we gain the freedom to choose our way of life. This encapsulates the true essence of wealth. Anything beyond this is merely an added benefit, much like the fortunate recovery of his son's lost skiing glove, which they successfully found that very night. The framework for accumulating wealth comprises 4 essential components: focus, stoicism, time, and diversification. Galloway refers to his approach as the algebra of wealth, which can be expressed in a straightforward 4-part equation. Wealth equals focus plus stoicism multiplied by time, multiplied by diversification. Focus pertains primarily to generating income, which must be substantial. Galloway emphasizes the importance of pursuing your talents over mere passions to enhance your earning potential. Stoicism involves leading a deliberate and balanced life both personally and professionally. While saving money is crucial, it also encompasses community involvement and the development of personal character. Time is described as the true currency, the one asset we all possess from birth. It is vital to recognize that the present moment is the optimal time to take action. Today represents the youngest you will ever be, and the process of compounding requires time. Thus, every additional day is significant. Diversification entails understanding market dynamics, grasping the fundamentals of investing, and consistently making prudent choices. In summary, Galloway's formula indicates that the wealth you generate, combined with your investment decisions, multiplied by your discipline and the effects of compounding, determines your overall wealth. It is essential to allow time for income generation. However, as you gain experience in the workforce, your wealth will increasingly hinge on your decisions, habits, and duration in the market. By concentrating on these key elements, you are likely to achieve long-term success. Galloway has derived 4 significant insights from a lifetime of investing. While it is not feasible to encapsulate Scott's entire personal finance 101 course in this brief overview, I can highlight some distinctive advice that resonated with me. Galloway presents 4 key lessons acquired over decades of investment experience. Point 1. Zig when others zag. Avoid pursuing the latest trends that everyone else is following. By the time assets like dog coins, NFTs, or AI stocks gain popularity, much of the potential growth has already occurred, and a downturn is likely imminent. This principle also applies to other investments, such as college degrees, which once guaranteed a return on investment but have become prohibitively expensive for many. Point 2. Don't trust your emotions. The level of risk associated with your investments should correlate with your capacity to endure volatility. Conduct a thorough analysis of your past mistakes and remember to periodically secure some profits. Point 3. Avoid day trading. Galloway describes it as gambling, but with worse odds and no free drinks. He references a study indicating that only 3% of active retail traders achieved profitability over a 2-year span. If you choose to gamble, limit it to a small portion of your portfolio to mitigate risk. Point 4. Consider relocation. Your place of residence can have profound economic and personal implications. Location arbitrage is a genuine phenomenon. Contemplate moving to a lower tax area and maintain an open perspective on this possibility throughout your life. As a summary, The Algebra of Wealth serves as a valuable compilation of Scott Galloway's most insightful financial guidance, of which he possesses an abundance. presented in a narrative style infused with a generous dose of dry humor. This book is designed to elicit both laughter and moments of realization in each chapter. If you like the video, please leave a comment, press the like button, share it and subscribe to my channel. See you in another one.